Hi Ivan, Bonnie here. So basically I think, the layout is okay. Um, so I see here that you have done a Photoshop filter for his face. And, maybe you want to do something that's a little less obvious of a Photoshop filter. Also over here, but I do like the size of it. I think the size is fine. I think this little portion right here is not working. This looks like a mistake, so you could just, shift this over, shift his face over a little bit. I mean, his whole head image a little bit so that you don't have this little piece here. It looks like a mistake, and then also this one here. Here, his last name is spelled wrong. It should be the same way you have it in the copy. Benguiat, not Guita. Also, I'm not sure why you have two blocks of copy here. They're both kind of repeating and saying some of the same things, so it really doesn't make sense. When you start out speaking about a person in a paragraph, also, the first time you mention that person's name, you should have their full name. Then after that, you can have just their last name or just their first name, however you want to refer to them. But the first time you do mention them, you should say their full name. So here it should say Ed Benguiat. Okay, now you know this because we've discussed this. When you set type to be justified, you're going to get holes and rivers. You have a lot of holes and rivers in here. Holes, holes, holes. And this is a widow. So again, the body copy should come at least to a little bit before the middle of your column width or after the middle of your column width. So go back in here and correct this. Also, this is way too close. This is going to cut off and it doesn't look balanced or good. You should want to bring it in at least the same amount that you have here. So that would make a lot of sense. You have this rectangle sitting here, which is kind of nice, but then you have this one bleeding, which doesn't really look like it goes with this at all. So just shift this all over, shift the block over, and give it this amount of space here from the edge to where the block begins. And then also with your copy, give it this amount of space here and here. And this should be even. This space here and this space here should be the same. And get rid of this and clean up your copy. So Ed Benguiat was born in New York, where he currently lives with his wife, Eliza. He has crafted over 600 typefaces, including, and then you list them. That's great. He also designed logotypes for, these places. That's terrific. He currently teaches at the School of Visual Arts. You don't have to say in his native. You could just say School of Visual Arts in New York City. You might want to say here, Ed Benguiat was born in New York and grew up in Brooklyn, where he currently lives with his wife, Eliza. Or rather, Ed Benguiat was born in Brooklyn and currently lives in New York City with his wife, Eliza. Okay, also okay, I don't know if I said this already, but this is spelled wrong, so you want to spell it the same as you have here. So triple check that. And also this should line up with the LACMA. Line this Ed with the L for LACMA. Okay, great.